make sure everyone understands exactly what the deal is, because we want you to make sure that you're not sitting there paralyzed going, I'm not real sure how the leads work, so I'm just going to do nothing until someone tells me. But you don't want to do that. Like, we want you jumping in there today, grabbing your standing lead order, setting up your standing lead order, going into opt-in, instant purchasing leads, and go set your 6 appointments. Don't wait. So I've got some questions that I've been getting from many of you, and I'm going to just toss them over to Kristen and have her address them, and then we're gonna jump in and do some coaching. So Kristen, here's the first question: what lead types are available in Opt today? We have mortgage protection. Do we have final expense, combo leads? What does that look like today in Opt?
Okay, so all of our A leads right now are going to be mortgage protection. So everybody knows mortgage protection. We mail to that home, they fill it back and mail it back to us. The other lead is your IVR. So we mail, they call the number. If they put all of their information in the automated system, it generates a completed IVR lead, $41. Or it goes into the inventory as an IPL lead, which is an incomplete lead for $3. And you can have a standing lead order for those incomplete leads. Then our other lead is that new lead. It is that final expense or combo lead, okay? So it's that life lead. So when they mailed, 50% has, hey, do you have a mortgage? Yes or no. And the other is going to just be your regular final expense lead, okay? So that is going to be a mix of all of your A leads.
So if I have a standing lead order today, what am I getting in my standing lead order? If I set up my standing lead order for 20 mortgage leads a week, what can I expect today with my standing lead order?
So I think it's important for everybody to remember that our A leads now are not just mortgage protection. And you will even notice in Opt, when you select the inventory, it no longer says mortgage protection, it says life leads. So all of our A leads are going to be a mixture of the mortgage protection IVR and the life lead, which is that final expense or combo lead.
Okay, perfect. Got that, guys? So if you have a standing lead order today, you're going to have your leads filled with a mixture of mortgage protection and the combo lead. Okay, next question. What if I have a standing lead order and I only want to receive mortgage protection through my standing lead order?
So there is not a feature to only select a lead type. So if you select a lead, it is all of the leads. So just remember, you can't select just IVRs, you can't select just mortgage protection. It's a mix of everything.
So we're just going to make sure those orders are getting filled. How about if I have counties designated today, do I just receive leads in those counties that I have my standing lead order set up for?
Yes, so you will receive leads just in the counties that you selected. If you selected the entire state, you're going to receive leads in every single county in that state unless you unselect one of those counties.
Okay, so if I have a standing lead order today for counties, let's say Mike Coe has 5 counties, he's only going to get leads in those counties unless he has selected for a standing lead order to be filled by the statewide.
Correct.
How about, what if I'm a face-to-face person? Then I just continue getting leads in my county only where I'm running face-to-face.
So whatever you have your standing lead order, whether you're virtual or whether you're face-to-face, those are the only counties that you're going to get your leads in. And it will always be a mix of every single lead type.
Okay, perfect. And how about this? What if I only want mortgage protection? Can I select that in my standing lead order?
No. You're going to get a mix no matter what. Yep.
That's why it's important to go in the training center and learn how to work the other lead types as well. We have training on the training center. Okay. What if my standing lead order is set up for 20 mortgage protection today and I get only 15? Will I then receive the other 5 that could be combo leads?
So if you receive 15 mortgage protection today, that might not happen very often just because we don't know what to expect with our lead flow. So just remember, if you receive 15 mortgage protection today, you could receive 5 more mortgage protection the end of the week, or you could receive a mix. It's really just depends on as the leads come in to fulfill your order. But you're not going to receive one type first. You're going to receive them all at the same time.
Okay,
your order is going to start over every Saturday.
Every Saturday, your order starts over. So if Mike Coe has a standing lead order for 20 a week, he's going to get 20 leads, and it doesn't matter which type it is. We're going to make sure he gets his 20 leads for the week.
Correct. Yep.
Perfect. Okay, and last question. Can my standing lead order be set up so that I can set it up by my weekly budget or investment, or do I have to specify the number of leads that I want each week?
That is a great question because we're getting a lot of agents that say, hey, I just want my budget to be $500, so just put it as that when you create my order. We can't do it by budget. That's something that maybe I can talk to Opt about, but right now it is just by quantity. So you're just going to have to kind of be really, alert on what your standing lead order is every week and how many leads are coming in. If you've received, all life leads and you're like, hey, I haven't hit my budget yet, but I just go into instant purchase leads. Just take charge of your standing lead order. Don't wait until Friday when you don't have any leads and you haven't written anything to then call the lead department. Leads are usually the biggest for us on Tuesdays because we don't import Sundays and Mondays. So if you wake up on Wednesday and you're like, gosh, I didn't receive leads yesterday and I haven't received any today, go into the inventory after 1 o'clock and instant purchase some leads. And Rondo, I'm going to cover one more question that the lead department has got. So we started a new lead level, which was that A1, okay? The lead journey, and actually Elena or Hunter is going to post that in the chat for all of you guys. When we started this new A1 lead, you have to remember that the A leads are no longer going straight to B leads. It's going A, A1, B. So if you have a B standing lead order, you're not going to get leads right now because the leads are going to go to A1, okay? So if you have a B standing lead order right now, you need to be going in and purchasing A1 leads. But I think it's like April 18th is when our first A1 lead should be going over to a B lead. Once we get to April, the end of April, it won't matter because all the leads are going to be going right on down to A, A1, and B. But until then, we're not going to have new B leads generate. And that's why the inventory is so low for B leads. So take advantage of the A1 leads right now because that's where you're going to get all of your lead flow for the next month.
Yeah, and they're only $15. $15. So once we get to the end of April, then we could have leads that are A's, A1s, B's, and C's that could be mortgage, could be a combo lead. Once we start to fill, so there'll be any type. It's not going to be just mortgage protection B and C leads going forward. You'll have a mixture of both.
Correct. Yep. So right now, your B and C leads that are currently in the inventory, they're all mortgage protection because the new life leads haven't worked through the lead journey yet. But by the end of April, you will see life leads in the B lead category.
Perfect, Kristen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you jumping on last minute.
Yep, you got it. Thanks, Rondo.
Thank you. You guys did a great job. Okay, let's bring on Noelle and Kyle, and let's jump into some coaching for the day. So what we're going to talk about is we're going to have Noelle talk about a couple of her appointments. Good morning, Noelle. There we go.
Morning.
Morning. Hey, so listen, let me just hit this first before we jump into the appointment. Hey, Kyle, good morning, buddy.
Morning.
Hey, Noelle, let me ask you this. So next week, we have our big showcase event in Charlotte. For all those people that are going to that showcase event, the event is on Thursday. I know a lot of us are getting there like Tuesday because we've got a couple days of work to do before that. But if they're coming in on, let's say, Wednesday of next week, you're going to come in on Wednesday because you got to be there early because it kicks off at like 9 a.m. So get there early, get there Wednesday. Don't come in Thursday. You're going to miss part of it. You're going to miss the most important part of it because Barry is going to be talking at the very beginning of it about the company and where we're going, what kind of records we've been breaking here lately. He's going to talk about all those things that you want to hear about regarding Equus. So you want to make sure you come in by Wednesday. With that said, Noelle, how are you personally preparing to be out next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday?
Gosh, I'm going to work all week this week. I might have to get caught up on my leads. next Monday, I'm gonna be working a full day. I have to fly in on Tuesday, so obviously I won't be working that day. But, you just want to get as much into the pipeline as possible, as much into that pending pipeline as you possibly can on your working days. So you might have to sacrifice a few days this week. You might have to sacrifice a few things next week, but get as much put into that pending pipeline as possible. The nicest thing is being able to go on a trip and getting paid while you're on vacation. It is such a huge thing to be able to do that. And that comes with putting a ton of money into pending. And then while you're out of town, if you're not able to, run appointments, you can still be working your pending and, doing your back office stuff and getting all of that pushed through while you're in the airport, while you're in your hotel. There's a lot of things that you still can do while you're on a trip. And it doesn't have to be just meeting with clients. You could be booking up your days for, Friday if you're planning on working the day after the showcase. So there's a lot of things you can do. But yeah, I would work as many days as humanly possible between now and when you go out of town.
Okay, perfect. So put in the extra time this week. So I would say I'm working Friday this week. I'm probably working Saturday this week as well, so I can put enough in the pipeline